Hi everyone, welcome back. So happy you took the time again to come over and watch a new video from Dyanne and me. For everyone who doesn't know me, my name is Janny and I'm doing this channel together with, like I said, with my daughter-in-law Dyanne. And I'm so happy today that we are joining the beautiful Kenya from Kenya's Decor Corner in her Latern collab. So I will place a link down below for Kenya, her beautiful channel, so go check it out. And of course I will place a link down below with the playlist with tons of beautiful inspiration for you to find. So go check everyone out because they are beautiful creators. And like I always say, if you like also our content, a little bit of chaos and a lot of fun, I hope you will consider subscribing to Dyanne and my channel. Enough talking, let's jump into our DIY. So you see a couple of the things I will use for this DIY. I just wanted to show you of course some paint I will use, some black paint, some spring already flowers, and I bought them already I think 1 year ago for $1.99. And of course here you see a couple of the scrapbook wooden pieces I bought. They were so cheap, they were 50 for €1, similar like dollars. So I have bicycles, I have here, I have already a wooden tree, I have here bird cages, keys, puzzles, and of course some flowers, some wheels, and of course some leaves. So, and but my main thing I will use for this DIY is my lanterns. I have made, with the Christmas season, I made 2 lanterns, and I know if they are not the most beautiful what I made, but I am so happy and so proud of how I made it, because this was my first time making a wooden lanterns from some painter sticks. So I am very happy how they look like, and I'm going to use them for the spring season again. So, but first what I'm going to do right now is just paint the black color. You're already wondering why would you paint a black color again, but this is a black color I spray painted and I wanted to have it with the school board paint. And you see here, if you look here, you see the glue, and that's not really a great sight to see. So I'm going, the black pieces I'm going to do again. So let's do that first. So I just show you a little piece of what I will paint, because I don't want to show you everything, because you will get very bored if you see me painting my lantern again and again. So you see, he will change up because he got a really matte finish, and when he is dried up I show you exactly, and then you can see the difference what it is right now and what it will be. So I'm going to paint both of them and then I show you again. So here you see how my lanterns turned out after painting with the school board chalk paint, just how you call it. If you are interested in seeing how I made my lanterns from painter steer sticks, I will put a link down below in my description box for the video where I made this simple lantern. And what I'm going to do, because I want to fix it up a little bit, because I want to decorate it inside, and you see here everything is open, so decorating is a little bit hard. So like I said, I have these wooden pieces, but what I'm going to do is do on the inside of my lantern, I will place 4 of them, so 4 trees for the summer with some nuts on it. So I am going to glue on this. I'm going to glue this inside of my lantern. You see already I did it already in this one. I have to remove a little piece of the glue, I see, but you see a little bit how it will turn out. And I think it turned out great, because if you do a little higher piece inside of it, so like you see with my spring flowers, then it looks I think at least I think it looks okay. So, but you see, it's so easy. I ordered them, but of course you can get this everywhere, in every Hobby Lobby, Target. I think you already have Craft, Dollar Tree. Everyone will have some place where they can find some craft pieces. And I do a little bit over here and a little bit over here. Now I place it inside, in the middle. And of course later on remove the glue. So I now just glue them in the side. And now you have a little bit more. If you do all 4 of them, you have a little bit of a basket. You can put more greenery or something you want to decorate with, or Easter eggs or something else. You can decorate a little bit easier. So I will do this one with you, and then I do the rest. So you see, just a little piece of glue, and a little bit on the sides and this side, and just move it in. Just do it in the middle and just against the back, and just hold it for a moment. And I think he really looks great with the tree. And of course you can do a bicycle, you can do leaves, you can flowers, you can do anything, little fences, because I think the Dollar Tree also has fences, so you can do also a fence around it. Just do your own imagination what you think is right for your lantern. So I will finish this off and then I will be back with you. So you see, also this lantern is fit to go for to decorate with. You see here I have a little spring flower. Like I said earlier, I just paid, I have the price over here, I just paid $1.99, but it's already more than a year ago because I had them in my stash. So what I'm going to do, I'm gluing it on top of my on the bottom of my lantern, because I want to have him very steer on the bottom. So I hope this will this will go okay. So we're going to find the middle, and then we're going to glue it, and now I hope it will stay in place. And now we are going to move a little bit of our flowers, just to give it every spot a little piece of the spring feeling. So you see, this is how he already looks like with one. He is already very nice to see, even when one I don't like this one. So I just gluing it a little piece, the leaf a little bit on top of here. So now he's closed more. Of course I see a one over here also, and you see how easy it is. Just do a little bit of glue on it and just fold it in. Also this way. So what I'm going to do right now, I will do the other one, because I will make two of the same, and then we are going to squeeze some greenery inside of here on the sides. So you see, I did the like I said, I did the spring flowers inside of it, but I was not really happy with my trees to be in the lighter color. So I am waxing a little bit of the furniture wax on top of it, because I like this a little bit better. It blends more in and it's more natural that it is belonging to the lantern. So I will also do wax this 4 of them, and then we are going to do some filling inside of the lantern on the bottom. But first I'm going to wax this. So what I did right now is, because I need some filling for the bottom of my lantern, and I did go to my bins and found some little pieces of greenery I also used already for such a long time. it is from a big bush I always cut pieces of. So I'm going to try to get this one inside of my lantern for the bottom. So we're going to just squeeze it in, and we're just trying to get it on the bottom, just to give it some filling. So but you have to be careful, because you don't want to ruin your trees. So just move a little bit away, and you just can use any greenery you want. This is something I have laying around, so, and I'm just taking this bush over to here and just move it over here. And you see, it is a little bit of a task to do. It takes a little bit of patience, but at the end you will be very happy that you used a bottom filler. I think I call it that way, a bottom filler, because later you can work a little bit, because I want to leave it a little bit in the neutral tones. So that's, I'm trying to get it on the bottom. You see, you here already, you see things are coming out of it, and that's okay, because this will be worked with, but already it looks a little bit better than it was before. So I'm going to fill both of the lanterns with this kind of greenery, and then I'll show you what we're going to do next. So what I'm going to do, you see I filled it up with the greenery. So what I'm going to do is just pull the underside of your little garland from boxes bolts, I think you call it. Just fill it up, just squeeze it in a little bit more to fill the sides up, because I want to have the sides from this way. So just, it's coming a little bit outside of your lantern, but not a lot. And just also squeeze it in here, but a little bit more than usual, because I don't want to have a big piece coming out. And just work your way just on here, just to get it, giving a feeling of a little, yeah, I don't know if you call it at least a round, and how do you call it, a line, you know what I mean, you just see what I'm doing. So just to give it some little touches of the green outside of here. So I'm going to do all four sides of them, and then I show you how it's looking like, because I want to have it very neutral under here. So because the other decorations of me are always a little bit more outcoming, so I want to leave the lantern a little bit, and of course I will do the top with some ribbon and some greenery, but for under I will leave it a little bit in the neutral tone. So I will do all four of them, and then we are going to start with the top. So here you see how both of them turned out with the greenery inside of it. I just did some little pieces coming out of my lantern on all sides, and of course the spring flower, I don't know, here in the Netherlands we call it sneeuwvlokje. I don't know how you call it in English, and I did some greenery inside of my lantern. So for me it's already, the bottom is already, for me, is done. But if you like it more to have the little flower or something else inside of it, of course go ahead, do whatever you think is right for your decor. I love it a little bit more of the neutral tone. And what we're going to do right now is we're going to work on the top of my lantern. I'm not really sure what I will do, but we will figure it out while we're working. So let's start with the tops. So before we start on the top of our lantern, I'm going to try to make a very easy funky bow, because like you all know, I'm not a bow maker. So I'm going to measure out 8 of these stripes of ribbon. So I will do that right now. So you see I made 8 pieces, and of course I also did on every side, I did a vestiel, a fishtail, and I just got it sideways so it gets a little bit more looks better when you have your bow. Of course, I also did one piece of thread or twine, just how you call it. What I'm going to do is just fold them together and just squeeze it in the middle. I am not someone who really measured it out or something else. I'm not that kind of person who has this kind of patience, but I have patience in other ways, but in bow making I don't have that patience. So I am going to do this one inside out, so just a black one over here. Now we're going to do a stripe one also, and then squeeze it inside, and we just do it upside down. We do a black one this way and just squeeze it in and do it upside down. Also, we are doing again one over here and just squeeze it in, and we do it just normal way. We do a black one this way, and you see I am not really measuring out, I'm just taking it in the middle and just do it also this way. And I know there are much more beautiful bows than what I make, but I am happy because I'm not a person who makes great bows, of big bows, let's say this way. Turn this one also upside down and another black one, so you have 4 stripes and 4 black one. You can also choose just another ribbon, just what you want, and also upside down. And I'm going to do a little piece of twine this way and just make sure that I tied it together. And you see I'm not really that you see I'm not that handy with my bows, so just squeeze it very hard and just do a knot on top of it. And I chose twine because I have the twine also on the top of my lantern, so I will let it come back because I will use this piece of twine. And what I'm going to do now, just fold your bow any way you want, which is your like. You just try it. It is a very easy way to make a simple and easy bow. You don't have to be a queen in making bows. So I'm just work a little bit with it, and then we are going to start work our way on the top of our lantern. So you see here we have the top, and I did the twine. I do it this way, and the thing because I used a bead on top of it, it is very easy to make a little swag inside of your bead. Of course, the hole of the bead has to be great enough, or else you will never get it in. So what I'm going to try to do is I just took a piece of my the same spring flower I use over here, like we call it, like I said, sneeuwklokje. So I'm going to try to squeeze this one inside of this, and you see this works a lot. So I will do with some glue. I will glue this piece also inside, and I will do the other one in the opposite direction, and I hope that it will work. So I will take a little bit of the glue, but I think I need to cut up a little piece and just do some glue, and we will see if this will work or not. So I squeeze a little bit and just work your way inside of it, and just I will do this one away because this will be your example. So I'm waiting a moment. Now we're going to do the second piece. And we're going to do the other way. Now I still hope, because I did glue on top of it, I still hope that this one is going also inside, but you will never know. And just squeeze it in. And just wait until your glue is dry. But you see already, it gives already a nice touch to the top of your lantern. At least I hope you can see the top. What I'm going to do right now, just use the same greenery picks I used from this garland. I just take again a couple of them. You see how easy and how fun it is to use just a garland you buy on clearance, and just cut a little piece of the end, because I always don't like the ends, because that gives such a cheap feeling of a cheap look, because you can make it high-end if you just work. So you see, what I'm going to try is going to glue some greenery on top of it. I'm just doing something, it's no rhyme or reason. I'm just lay it on top of here, on top of this, and just squeeze it a little bit. And you see already, I have already the threads. I have the, like I said in an earlier video, I used the glue. I bought glue sticks of AliExpress. If I can recommend you, don't do that, because the glue sticks from AliExpress for me is not working that greatest. So I'm now doing the opposite direction, and again just lay it on top of here, on top of your other piece, and just remove again, remove the glue. And so you see, what I'm trying to do always is the greenery I have here, I also try to measure it up and do it on top of it, because let everything come back a little more off. And now we're going to lay this one a little bit over here. And I don't do it on this way, because here we have our little piece of twine. So again, a little bit over here, and this one, that's why I have the feeling this video is a little bit different, because I am doing it very plain and very neutral. So every time I have a feeling right now that I need to do more, but this time I want to do a little bit less, because I like that a little bit better for my spring and Easter decor. And maybe it's more fitting also for your decor, because it's not too busy. And I'm just squeezing this one in. And another one, I just take a little part of it and also do some glue. And just remove it. Don't do it on your fingers or hands. So just getting away of the threads. So you see, he's already looking nice. But what I'm going to try, because I don't want it too busy this time, and of course you can do an hydrangea on top of it. You can do any flower you want, or branches or something else. I am going to give it now my bow. You see, I'm just laying it on top of it, and just make sure that my ribbon of my twine, why do I just say ribbon? I don't know. I will have to use my twine, let it come this way, because we have one over here and we are going to do this one over here, but we have to work a little bit with it, so we can lean it forwards. So this way. So don't just do whatever is fitting for your decor. I'm just gluing some glue on top of here, and I'm just going to lay it on top of here, and just lay these pieces over here. So you see, now you already have one top of your lantern done, and I really hope I will get you a little bit higher, because I think this is a little bit better to see. So I think he is looking nice. So I will do the other one, and then I show you both of them. So you see, this also the second one is finished. Also, what I'm going to do, I just had some black hearts for Valentine, but I am going to use them also for spring. So what I'm going to do is just at least I hope I can do it this way, or else I have to do it out of camera, because I thought maybe I can squeeze it in, I can squeeze it in, and just do a little knob on the underside of your piece of twine, so he's just hanging totally under. So this is what I mean. So I'm going to do one over here, and I'm going to do one over here. So I have two, and here on this two of them I can write something for the spring or for the Easter, just what you want. Oh, I have to, this is not going to this is not going the way I hoped, but always when you do it in front of camera, it's always is a chaos, but I'm getting there. So this also, just do a little knot, so it will be on top. And you can of course also do, just cut a little piece. So you see, now you only have a little knot on top of it. So, and now I'm going to write something on here, and now you see how festive. And of course you can hang them over here, you can do them over here, just what you want, but I thought it was a nice touch to hang on your lanterns. I'm sorry, I'm already kicking you kicking you over. So here you see how my lanterns turned out. I am very happy with the outcoming, so I'm happy that I did it in a little bit more of the neutral way, because my decorations most of the time are a little bit more busy. So this time I did choose for a little bit more neutral, and I am very happy how they are looking like, and how easy it was just to make two of these lanterns. And of course, like I said earlier, I will place a link down below for how I made my lanterns. So if you're interested and you just want to make a very easy, and I know these two were not perfect, because I did it for the first time, made my own lantern. So, but of course, if I will make one again, I will hope they are looking like this again. So, but I'm very happy how this too, and especially also the wooden trees I did in between, just to give it a little bit more of an idea of a basket under him, because he was totally open. And my hearts, I will write on them soon, because I don't really know what I will write on it. By example, hello spring, or be blessed, or something else, but I have to think about that. But for now, I'm very happy how my lanterns turned out. But of course, I let you decide if you like it or not. So, but I just hope, like I always say, I just hope you just take a little bit of inspiration with you. If you have questions, just ask me. If you didn't understand exactly what I said, because it's sometimes it's Dutch and English to each other, so just ask me what you want to know. I will place also in front of my video, I also will do what I did use for this DIY. So if you want to know what I used, I have it in I don't know how you say in front of the DIY. Just before my DIY starts, I have a picture about what I did use for this DIY. So I'm very happy, and I hope you just had fun and just enjoyed. So this was my DIY of my lantern. I hope you enjoyed taking a little bit of spring with you, because springtime is already around the corner. Thank you so much, Kenya, for hosting this collab every season. It is so much fun to join you every time. And of course, everyone go check out the beautiful playlist with tons of inspiration. And for us, if you like this content, if you like our DIYs, I hope you enjoyed. And I just hope you will consider subscribing to Dyanne and my channel. Enough talking. We wish you all a beautiful, beautiful day. Stay safe, take care of yourself, and take care of each other. And we hope to see you in a new DIY. Bye everyone!